Hi guys, welcome to this new video, and today I am going to discuss the hot topic among the trading community, that is about possibility of extended trading hours. So currently you know that current trading hours is 9:15 to 3:30, right? It's around 6 hours. So the new proposal says that there could be extended trading hours from 9:15 till 11:55 pm. So earlier market would close at 3:30. With new extended trading hours, market will close only at 11:55 pm. So now let us discuss why is this new rule when so many years we have been trading from 9:15 to 3:30. What is the requirement of having a extended trading hours? One of the reason for extended trading hours could be it will help to get the more liquidity and more volume in the market. So that means earlier it was only till 3:30, and people who are into 9 to 6 job, who are office goers, for them it was difficult to take the trades because by the time office closes, maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock, market also by that time already closed, right? Now with the new timing, they can come home and they can trade after their office hours also. So that means obviously there will be more liquidity, there will be more volume, and there will be more traders and more investor will come into the market. So now who is going to get benefited with the new timings? And obviously people who are going to get benefited is people who are into 9 to 6 job. So that means earlier there was no opportunity for 9 to 6 job holders because 9:15 market opens. By that time office goers already must have left for office, so he can't trade, and by the time he reaches home by 5:36 already market closed by 3:30, right? And most of the companies have weekends on Saturday, Sunday, but stock market also closed Saturday, Sunday. So there was hardly any opportunity for 9 to 6 job holders to trade actively in the market. So now with the new timing, they can also trade. That means they can come home. After that, still they have time to take the trade. So first beneficiary with the new timing is going to be people who are into full-time job, so that now they can work in the office and they can do trading also. And obviously second beneficiary is going to be government and exchanges. Why? More trading mean obviously there will be more taxes, more STT, etc. So government and exchange both will get more revenue. And the next beneficiary is going to be your broker, because more traders take the trade, obviously they will get more brokerage. So broker also get the benefit of this new timing. Now comes the most important points which have been asked for past few days from my followers as well as my ex-webinar students. What about the price action patterns which they learned in my webinar? Whether it's going to work or it will not work with the new trading hours. So if I have to tell it in one liner, then I want to say that you don't have to worry about the new trading hours. If you are a price action, if you are a pattern trader like me, because with the old timing or new timing, there will not be any effect on old price action patterns. And the reason is very simple. That is, if you attended my webinar, you know that most of my patterns, price action trades based on important levels like CPR, PDH, PDL, supply zone, turning points, pivot points, gaps, etc. Right? So how it comes on the chart? It comes on the chart based on previous trading day, right? Previous trading day gives you CPR for the next day, pivots for the next day, PDH, PDL for the next day, turning point for the next day, right? So with the new trading hours also, still you get to see the CPR, pivot points, PDH, PDL. So that's why I'm saying that you don't have to worry about the extended trading hours if you are a price action pattern trader like me. And second reason why I said you don't have to worry, because price action is nothing but it is the emotion of trader. It is the human emotion. It is the emotions like fear and greed. And as you know that human emotions like fear, greed never change. It keeps repeating, and same way patterns also keep repeating in the market. Now whom it can affect? With the new timing, with the new extended timing, whom it is going to affect? Pure option seller. That means non-directional based option sellers who totally depends on theta decay. For example, purely 920 straddle traders or strangle traders. How straddle and strangle traders they make money in the market? They make money in the market with the theta advantage, with the theta decay. Because you know that if market stays sideways and option premium keep getting eroded, and if it is an expiry day, finally by 3:30 all out of the money option becomes almost zero, and the option seller who sold the option, he will pocket entire premium and he makes the profit, right? That is how typical option sellers do. But with the new timing, the disadvantage for option seller is theta decay will be lesser. That means earlier they had to wait around 6 hours, that is 9:15 to 3:30. Now they have to wait for till 11:55 pm. That means Earlier it was around 6 hours. Now they have to wait for more than 14 hours to see their out of the money option lose all premium and they can make profit. So that is the big disadvantage for typical option sellers who sell straddle, strangle, iron condor and all this. But yes, if you have seen me, I also sell options most of the time. Very rarely I buy option. Most of the time I sell option, right? But I'm not a non-directional trader. I'm a directional based option seller. Yes, theta also one of my edge, but theta is not the only edge for me. My edge is direction. That means I look at the chart, I look at the price action, and I take the trade based on direction of the market. If I see that market is likely to go up, I sell out of the money put option. If I see that market is going to go down, I'll sell out of the money call option. So I'm not a typical option seller who's only looking to make profit with the theta decay, and he always expects market to stay sideways for theta to decay. For me, direction is more important. I do straddle and strangle, but very rarely. Most of the time, my trades based on the direction. Very rarely I do straddle and strangle. So if you are a directional based option seller, then it doesn't affect you much. And I'm not a system trader. I am more of discretional based trader. For me, only problem is earlier I had to look at the charts from 9:15 to 3:30. Now it is 9:15 to 9:55 p.m. But there is also one solution. And the solution is that you don't have to sit in front of the computer, in front of your laptop till 11:55 p.m. What you can do is mark the important levels on your chart. And what is the important levels I follow? I follow CPR, I follow pivot points, I follow PDH, PDL, supply and demand. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the horizontal line on all important levels and I put the alert and I'll do other work. Whenever I get the alert, I look at the chart and based on price action, I take the trade. Now, another important points where many of option buyers would like to know whether it is going to be beneficial for option buyers or no. With the new extended hours, will it benefit option buyers or no? And my answer is both yes and no. And why yes? Because with the new extended hours, you should know that decay will be much lesser. Earlier, theta decay was more because of less trading hours. With the longer trading hours, theta decay will be less. And you know that many times option buyers, they lose money in trading because of the theta decay. That means if they take the trade, even though trade is not going in the direction, neither it's going in opposite direction, if it stays sideways, after they take the trade, and you know that most of the time still they lose the money. Why they lose the money? Because of the theta decay. So theta decay used to be faster earlier, especially near to expiry like Wednesday, Thursday and all this. With the new rule, theta decay will be much lesser. So that is the advantage for option buyers, where earlier theta decay was the big problem for option buyers. Now it will be lesser because theta decay will be slower. But there is also one problem is there for option buyers. Problem is, you know that most of the option buyers, they lose money because of the over trading and revenge trading. Earlier you had only time from 9:15 to 3:30 do the over trading and revenge trading. Now you have time till 11:55 p.m. to do the over trading and revenge trading. So that means there is going to be more over trading and more revenge trading with the new trading hours. So jokes apart, but it's a fact, most of the traders, they lose money, they lose their capital by over trading and revengeful trading. So that's why you have to have the control on your emotion, you have to discipline, you have to work on trading psychology. Don't do over trading, don't do revenge trading, because with the new trading hours, people who are working in the office 9 to 6 job, they can come home and again they can do the revenge trading. And again they come and do the old trading and all this. So don't do that. Trade with the discipline. And what about the positional traders? I discussed about the day traders. What about the positional trader? Positional traders, one of the advantage could be there is less overnight risk. Because earlier you know that after market closes at 3:30, next market opens only at 9:15 in the morning, right? There's a huge break between market close to next day market open. So anything can happen in the global market, and next day when you see that huge gap ups, huge gap down used to happen, that could become lesser with the new timings, because now break is around 9 hours with the new timing. So overnight risk will come down for positional traders with the new rule. But also one bad thing for positional traders, earlier they used to get very good theta decay because of the long break. Now the break is smaller, so decay can be lesser. Advantage is less overnight risk. Disadvantage is decay could be lesser compared to earlier for positional traders. So these are the few points which I wanted to discuss. And remember, this is my personal view about the extended trading hours, what are the advantage and disadvantage, everything. And also remember that it is still not rolled out, still not announced. So that means when I am recording this video, time is still 9:15 to 3:30. We never know when it is going to be implemented. We also don't know whether it's going to be implemented or it will not be implemented. And that's about today's video on extended trading hours, advantage and disadvantage. And please remember, it is just my personal view. If you have any other view, then you can go to comment section and you can write your views. So that's about today's video. I hope you have liked this video. If you like this video, go below this video and hit that subscribe button so that you will get to see this kind of educational contents. So that's it guys. I'll see you soon with a new video. Until then, bye and take care.